Hi, hello, and welcome back. I'm gonna do another video here. So without further ado, my name is Sophia, and my channel is Reality of a Trans Chick, where I talk a lot about transitioning, amongst many other things. And so, anyways, today I'm gonna talk about the psychological and physiological effects of HRT. HRT is hormone replacement therapy. Um, in my case, being a transsexual woman, I undergo um, estrogen treatment, the HRT, hormone replacement therapy, but it's estrogen because I am a male to female transgender woman. So, with that being said, um, this video, along with all my other videos, this is just all um, my experience, my opinions, my experiences, my thought processes, my beliefs, my it's all my perspective. I am not a clinical psychologist at all. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not really anything at all. I'm just a human being. Um, I want to throw that disclaimer out, okay? Just because I'm talking about what my experiences are. They may not be other people's experiences, but they definitely are mine. So, yeah, that's all I could say about that. Uh, Now, the psychological effects, like up here, of hormone replacement therapy. In one of my last videos, or second or third previous video, or whatever, I discussed 9 physical um, changes, okay, after being on HRT. Today's going, or this video, or today, tonight, whatever it is, this is going to be different because it's the psychological effects. So, my brain's up here, okay, it's enclosed, no one can see it, alright, but it's there. Yeah. And, so, with that being said, hormone conflict. I, I believe, that for people who are transgender, there is this conflict, conflict with the brain, with their soul, and the outward appearance of their body. So this mismatching, okay, um, which creates uh, a lot of problems in the brain, for lack of a better term. Uh, you could say, or a person could say, it's gender dysphoria. A person could say it's a woman trapped in a man's body. A person could say, people can say whatever, okay? Um, and I think there's probably some truth to all of those explanations, and there's a lot more than just the few that I listed. Um, I think there's truth to it all. In my opinion, it's just, it may not just be one thing, but um, there's definitely some sort of maybe even disconnect. I was gonna, yeah, disconnect could be a good word for it. Uh, of like body, mind, and soul. So like the mind and soul are matching up with body. So there's a problem. Um, Now of course there's things you can't do anything about, like for instance my height. Okay, I'm pretty tall. All right. Uh, I got big feet. Okay. My shoulders are broad. They aren't super broad, but they're broad. Um, they definitely don't come anywhere near matching the shoulder to hip ratio. Girl, that shit's not happening. Okay. I'll be looking at myself in the mirror. I'll be like, "Ooh, girl, you pretty as hell, girl." But girl, that ratio, that ain't happening. And a lot of that is just the way it is. Because I really can't do anything about my bone structure. Okay, I can't shrink bones. All right. It is just part of the game. Um, and that's not a bad thing. Each and every single person out there, whether you're transsexual or not, you are a created image and you have been made with a soul. Okay, you're unique, you're blessed, and you're a super fantastic person. Um, Whoever is watching this, just continue to try, continue in the conquest of the self conquest of the self journey. Okay, um, I think that's a good statement. CAT scans. There's a lot of study, okay, about um, what the transgender brain was prior to transition and how the brain, I don't want to say changed, because you can't change your brain, okay? Um, but there's a lot of things about, studies about brain reaction to visualization, okay? Or any of the other five senses. I think there's five: hearing, sight, taste, smell. I think there's another one. See, I didn't rehearse that part. I didn't write that down in my notes. But you get what I'm saying. Um, there is a lot of study about how, I guess, now, like I said, I'm not a doctor or a brain doctor or any type of anything. But there's evidence of, I guess, like the brain getting better through transition. I think it has to go with the brain seeing, okay, feeling, being connected to the body, the physical body, okay, and I don't know, somehow being better or good. Um, so with that being said, from what I've read, like HRT betters the brain, so it betters like the consciousness and the body, like body, mind, and soul. Mm. Okay, this is an important part. Distinctly with the CAT scans, and this is well documented, there's male brains and there's female people's brains. Okay. And they're very similar, but there's just like whatever stuff going on that in CAT scans it can be distinguished. And that's not saying men are better than women or women are better than men. That's not, no. Not at all. There's this balance, okay? There's balance with everything, all right? Just in nature, there's balance. Just, girl, like, if you don't believe there's balance in life, then I don't know what the hell planet you're on, okay? Because, baby, that there is a lot of balance. Balance is a big thing, all right? And with that being said, there's almost like a trans brain, okay? I guess, for lack of a better term, or at least what I have observed and have understood. Um, and it seems that through things like HRT, or even just living in your appropriate gender role, okay, regardless of HRT, it betters the brain and betters the brain waves. I guess it's kind of like this. Your brain's one way. Your body's another. Like I was talking about, there ain't no way my shoulders are going to align with my hips whatsoever, okay? But with the brain, with the introduction of hormones into the brain and the physical changes, it reflects back. It's not saying everything's better, because like I said, you can't change bone structure, but you can take on other physical traits and whatever. Like I said in my last video, 9 different things, I think I titled it. physical changes. So, and like I said before, what you observe comes in, it goes into your brain, and it's all processed. It's actually really amazing. Somebody should really do a really good study, not only about this, but about all sorts of things, and uh, publish their studies. Should be known. So the brain chemistry, uh, hormones have an effect on the brain chemistry, or the chemistry of the brain. Hormones have a great effect on it, and there's so many different types of hormones in your body. It's just not testosterone or estrogen. It's just like, I don't even know how many. Like, I read it a while ago. It was a lot. Okay, so there's all these hormones, all these enzymes, and those things, they build up your body. They it's so, like, we're talking about the molecular structure, and that's fascinating. It's hard to get into, especially for myself, because I don't understand this kind of, like, I understand this kind of stuff, but I don't understand it all, and I definitely have no business, like, at all trying to play informer. All right. um but hormones, if we're just talking about hormones have a super big effect on your body chemistry, therefore also your brain, also body development. Just it goes on and on and on. So, in my opinion, for myself, being a transgender woman, it was like walking. Life seemed like walking through a bunch of fog, confusion, out of place, maybe not quite there. I'll get, and part of this is probably a really good topic for another video, which I'll go more in depth in. But it's just this haziness. All right. Um. So I'm not gonna go too far into that part, but it's like walking in fog, walking in haze. You're walking, but it's cloudy, very cloudy. Uh, it's almost like putting the correct fuel. You don't go put diesel fuel into a uh, unleaded running gas tank that goes into a combustible engine. All right. I don't know that because I had to go do some car fixings. I learned that, like, cars run off of, like, what was it? I think it was like air, fuel. It was like three things. I don't know. That's a bad analogy. Don't go put diesel fuel in your unleaded gas tanks. It's a bad situation. It's a bad scene. Bad scene. Don't do it. But in this situation, it's kind of like putting the diesel fuel into the diesel engine, putting the unleaded fuel into the unleaded engine. Recharging your Teslas. Elon Musk. Okay? Run those electric cars. Whatever the hell. Get you some horses and buggies and, freaking cruise around like that. It's whatever energy goes to powering the car. Chemically speaking, the correct hormone, the correct, I guess, sexual hormones are going to flow with the correct brain. That's a big point right there. That's probably the best point I made in this entire 20-minute long video. The brain, regardless of the body, if there's the correct hormone and the suppression or extraction of the wrong hormone is going to make the whole physically, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, everything in that person, just like I was talking about machines and different types of fuel. That's a pivotal point right there. It's smooth running inside and out. So I guess maybe that's a little trip. No, the good old physiological, psychological effects. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably make another one that's more research with more, I don't know, scientific shit in it. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Okay. Although I did have somebody comment, said that I was lose the gum. Like, now granted, the video I was chewing this wad of gum, but it's like, come on now, get real. Once in a while there's some troll that pops up. I had someone else comment on another video calling me delusional. He's that person. I don't know if it's a he or a she or whatever. Maybe they're non-binary. Maybe they're whatever. They, whoever they are, just had a bunch of dumb shit to say about Sophia's delusional and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I like all the comments, good and bad. And thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for writing nice comments to me. And thank you for liking my videos. And thank you for taking time out of your day to watch a whole video of mine. I mean, that's like some dedication there. And I appreciate it. And thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna go make some dinner. Alright. Yeah, it's been a long day. Anyways, thank you for watching. You all be blessed. Talk to you later. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.